Guys, I find it so crazy to think about the fact that I used to hate being Asian. Like, I don't think anyone understands how bad it was. When I first moved to Canada when I was in grade 5, I moved from Asia to Canada, so it was a huge, like, cultural shock, because obviously it's so different. Like, I genuinely wanted to be a white girl so bad at one point. What made it worse was the fact that every guy that I had a crush on were only into white girls, so yeah. I think it's just so crazy knowing the fact that I disliked being Asian so bad when I was little, but now I fucking love being Asian. I think I started loving myself for who I am and my ethnicity when I was in like the 10th grade maybe. But I definitely do think that I'm hella whitewashed though. People say it to me all the time and I agree. I mean, I do think I'm whitewashed as fuck. I think my 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade self played a huge role in that. Sometimes I get like flashback memories on Snapchat and it's me from like 7th or 8th grade. I don't even know why I had Snapchat back then, but it would be me like literally ranting and talking about the fact that I wanted to be white. Okay, no, but it actually makes me so sad, like watching little me be upset over that. Like, why are you crying over that? I like found a bunch of my old diaries when I was in elementary school and I was reading it and I was like, damn. If only you knew what your life would be in the next 10 years. I also just can't believe I was using Snapchat in the 7th grade. My mom was actually like super strict about all this, but it got to a point where literally all my friends had it in the 6th grade. So I was begging and begging my mom and she finally let me get it, but my phone had like a restriction on it. I didn't know what the passcode was on the phone that I would use, so every time I would want to use it, I have to ask my mom to unlock it, and I only got 30 minutes a day. Honestly, looking back at it now, it seems reasonable for a 7th grader. And to be fair, I was actually just making Musical.lys most of the time. I wasn't really on Snapchat, so yeah. Anyways, I have a lot to get done today. I actually got a lot of work done last week, but I have to unpack and stuff because I literally just got back last night from San Francisco. Okay, makeup is done, but look at how cute these are. Love Shack sent like, I think this is their new collab with Wet Brush. Wet Brush was so popular when I was in elementary school. Like, everyone had one of these. This is so beautiful. Are you kidding me? And it matches my top today. I love that. Okay, hair is done. Bye, guys. Get ready with me for school. I'm so tired. I've had like 6 hours of sleep, so I shouldn't be this tired. It's so cold and I have my clothes on the radiator right now, so I can just put on before I go to school and they'll be warm. I just got a notification saying that the highest temperature it will be today is 8 degrees and the lowest is 3, and I think right now is 5 degrees. I have this weird thing going on with my jaw that like has been happening for a few days, and it's only on one side of my jaw and I can't open it past this point, and like my jaw's supposed to open further than that, but it's not letting me open it past this point because this side of my jaw is really stiff after that point, and then it like starts hurting a lot. I ate like a bonbon yesterday and I couldn't chew it. It was just stuck in the middle of my mouth because I couldn't open my mouth enough to get in between my like teeth so I can chew it. So I had to just sit there with like a bonbon this side and wait for it to melt in my mouth for ages. It was the most uncomfortable thing. Today we have to hand in a physics poster that we made because we're going to start studying stars. I made like a star formation presentation to show how stars of different masses, how they are born and remain and then die, and I'm quite proud of it and I'm really excited to kind of give it in because this is actually really interesting. I feel like some of you guys were asking for a physics update because I got glitter everywhere, because last time I talked about physics I talked about how much I hated it and how difficult it was, but recently, okay, I might jinx myself here, but recently I have been finding it more doable and I have been getting questions right and understanding when I got them wrong. But I think now I'm doing okay and I hope that I like stay in this sort of flow. I tried a different colour of blush today. I tried red for the first time because of that Victoria's Secret Angels thing, and I've had this sitting in my drawer for months, and then when Ella was cleaning out my drawers I found it and I was like, I don't know, I think it's cute. But like I said with physics, I'm getting to the point where I no longer have to use waterproof mascara every Monday and Tuesday because that's when I have physics and that's when I literally cry after every lesson.
But now I don't have to because I'm like not been crying recently. Also, do you guys have any like good eyelash serums? Because I've been using this X-Lash one for a little bit, but every time I put it on it like burns my eyes and I don't know if that's normal. Oh, I got this PR from, I don't know if I can say this. Ole High Skin. Oh, I think it's German or like Swedish or something. I'm not sure. I've gotten PR from them before and I do love their products, and I just remember that there's like a peptide lip treatment in here. Okay guys, my dad said that we had to leave at 7:50, but then he said, well, first he said like 8 and then he was like actually 7:50, and I know he's just saying that so I'm ready in time because I always am late. It's like a chronic issue that I have. I'm always late. So my parents are starting to give me like earlier times and it's currently 7:54 and I'm not even dressed yet, so it's not even working. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna go get dressed because all my clothes are on the radiator and they're already warm, so we don't put them on. Okay, this is my outfit. I feel like this is always my Monday outfit because I always wake up so miserable and uncomfortable on Monday that I just want to put the comfiest clothes I have. I'm just gonna put some gloss in my hair and some like hair perfume as well. Oh, this perfume is really old. It smells like just alcohol. Okay guys, I'm ready now, so I love you all so much. Bye bye. Mwah.
I need to look extra good at school today, so get ready with me. Like, we need to be serving face. So yesterday I dyed my hair my natural color and I was already kind of nervous to do that. Oh, I got makeup on my shirt. But the last thing I want is for people to say it looked better before and I shouldn't have dyed it. Because it's not like I can just turn around and go back blonde tomorrow. I'm already kind of not used to it, and last night I decided to crimp it because my hair doesn't hold curls very well, and so I was like, alright, this is the next best thing. I walked downstairs this morning, my mom's like, what did you do to your hair? I was like, oh, I crimped it, but I slept in it, so it might not look the best right now. She was like, yeah, it kind of just looks like weird bedhead. So obviously that made me really confident. I also have this pimple that is creating like a dent on my head. A lot more noticeable in person. It doesn't even look bad here. I don't know. I'm trying to embrace my natural hair color. I think Paige Lorenz with brown hair is kind of what motivated me to do this. Also, like Adriana Lima. Speaking of, the Victoria's Secret fashion show was so good. Everyone there killed it. Like, if you haven't watched it, please go do that whenever you have a second. Okay, let's see if that messed it up. Not even bad. I just feel like I'm wearing a wig. But I'm ready. So bye guys. Love you.
Here's some of the brands I've said no to working with despite them paying me a decent amount of money. Right off the bat, any brands that are asking me to promote an adult toy. For one, a big chunk of my audience is younger girls, so I just think that's inappropriate. And secondly, what do I look like making a video with one of those? What's so bad is one time I was really behind on emails, so I read the name and I totally associated it with a different type of product, and they got back to me and they're like, yeah, we can match your rate. And I was like, yay, and I clicked the link and I was like, oh my gosh, nope, that's not what I thought this was for. Number two, I have said no to the gate so many times. I don't care if your designer is real or fake, but when I looked it up, it says that to promote a counterfeit good is illegal, so I'm just steering away. It's just not worth losing my entire page to promote an item, whether I like it or not, so yeah. Side note, I might need a color corrector for my eye for Valentine's Day, so if you know one, let me know. The next one is a pretty famous water bottle company. They actually offered me a very tiny amount of money, but wanted like 8 to 10 deliverables, I can't quite remember. And absolutely no hate to this company at all. I actually worked with them when I was a smaller creator and I greatly appreciated their interest. But as you guys helped me grow my engagement, they really weren't able to meet at a fair rate, and they also weren't willing to decrease the amount of videos they needed, so it just didn't work out. I pretty much say no to every supplement slash vitamin brand. There's a few that I've stayed loyal to and I truly do love, but I'm not trying to take 100 vitamins before I go to bed. And these really are the brands that will pay you a lot of money, but I'm not really into like liver detoxes and fat burners. Like, I love my greens and vitamins, but when it's more of like a medicine that I don't know all of the side effects on and stuff like that, I'm very hesitant to promote. I say no to all the hair extension brands. I'm sure they're all lovely. I've tried some of them. They're super amazing, but now that I have Lotus and June hair in my head, I could never go back. I believe that's it for now. I'm probably gonna make a Mean Girl POV, so stay tuned for that. But if you'd want a part 2 to this video, a different day, just let me know.
Lacey's 18th birthday today. So in honor of that, I'm gonna be doing a story time of how me and Lacey became friends. First time I ever met Lacey was at our friend Aya's party. This was one of my first times in LA and I didn't know anyone. So when I get to this party, I'm talking to some people, but I pretty much have no friends or like know anybody. And I'm like talking to everyone, but I'm still like alone. Then I go up and talk to Lacey. I was like, wait, we're literally the same. And she was like, oh my gosh, are you a shoe girl? Because I used to make videos about my shoes, and I was like, yes. And I was like so shocked that someone actually like knew me. So we ended up hanging out for the rest of that party. So then every time I was in LA, I had a friend. We went to our huge First Glow recipe event together and we were like wow. We always talk to each other and we're like, we've experienced all of like our I made it moments together. Because then we went on Brat together at the same time. And we ended up being cast in the same show where we play best friends. And we filmed like 9 episodes of that. That was such an amazing experience, like getting to film that whole thing with my best friend. And now we're roommates for the summer and we're living our literal best lives. We went to VidCon together. We have the same team, so we're always together. She was also there to help me set up and decorate my 1 million party. Everyone needs a really good friend, especially in LA, guys. All right, guys, here's a look. Love you, divas. Bye.
And happy birthday, Lacey. I love you.
I need to find a dress for Paul's party, and I absolutely do not know what I'm gonna freaking wear. So today I'm getting ready to go to the mall to find something. It recently has not been at the top of my mind to find a dress, but I just realized that there's like a week till the party, so I need to figure this out. I was thinking like a long flowy dress because I just hate short medium dresses that go up to my knees. I like long dresses, and maybe the dress has flowers on it. That's like an idea that I have. I don't know yet. I did hear, though, a lot of people are going to be wearing yellow, and I also had the idea to wear yellow, but then if I wear yellow, then, oh, I have to turn my color off. Wait. But then if I do wear yellow, everyone else is already wearing yellow, so then I don't really know. So for my color options, I was thinking maybe blue, but I don't really like the way I look in blue. Or pink. And then if I wear a dress that's blue and pink, first of all, those are 2 colors I don't like. And then second of all, I'm going to look like a freaking gender reveal. Maybe I was thinking of an emerald green. I really don't know. Guys, please drop down some store locations. Okay. Or please, like, give me some store names that, like, you guys found, like, cute summery dresses over there, because I need that. I was thinking about getting something from WinStore, because there is a WinStore in the mall that I'm going to today, and I don't really know, though. Because I don't want to get, like, a $200 dress, because I'm only going to wear it once, you know? Anyways, this is all for the Get Ready with Me because I want to listen to my music and get ready. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.